The richest man in the world always has a way of getting the attention of everyone, especially on Twitter. He just recently acquired Twitter for an insane $44 billion. However, he has managed to spark a lot of conspiracy theories. This was after he posted a cryptic tweet, which hinted at him dying under mysterious circumstances. But how true could this be? What could cause him to post this? Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel, giving you only the best celebrity news. Today we are going to try and figure out how true these claims by Elon Musk about him dying in mysterious circumstances really are. If I die under mysterious circumstances, it's been nice knowing it, Musk tweeted this on Sunday night. There have been a lot of theories since this as to why he would post this. According to some people, he might have posted this because he was threatened by the Russians. Elon Musk posted this shocking statement shortly after he tweeted a message that he received from Dmitry Rogozonin. Dmitry has accused Musk of being involved in supplying the fascist forces in Ukraine with the military communication equipment. The former deputy Russian prime minister, who is now the head of the country's space agency, also added that, and for this Elon, you'll be held accountable like an adult, no matter how much you'll play the fool. Shortly after Russia attacked Ukraine in February, Musk provided Ukraine with some Starlink terminals. This was at the request of top government officials who were worried that the country would eventually lose internet access because of the Russian attacks. The terminals were to be connected to the 2,000 satellites launched by SpaceX. With these terminals, users would be able to get online, even if their service was disconnected. However, according to Rogozonin, Starlink was enabling the Nazi Avol battalion to access the internet. This was reported by Fox News. Musk shared a translation in which Rogozonin wrote, "From the testimony of the captured commander of the 35th Marine Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, Colonel Dmitry Kolmakova, it turns out that the internet terminals of Elon Musk's Starlink satellite company were delivered in the militants of the Nazi Avol battalion and the Ukraine Marines in Mariupol by military helicopters." Rogozonin then wrote, "According to our information, the delivery of the Starlink equipment was carried out by the Pentagon. Elon Musk thus is involved in supplying the fascist forces in Ukraine with military communication equipment." However, Musk claims that the word Nazi does not really mean what he seems to think it does. For a while now, Russia has been citing the Azov Battalion, which is a National Guard unit that is based in Mariupol, as a way of justifying its invasion of Ukraine in a denazification effort. According to USA Today, one of the unit's spokesmen, Andriy Titono, said that up to 20% of its members are Nazis. This was in 2015. However, the ideology has nothing to do with the official ideology of the Azov. On the other hand, the Ukrainian president, Volodymyr Zelensky, who is also Jewish, has greatly denied the claim that the battalion is connected in any way to Nazism. Fox News reported last week that he said, "The Azov regiment is not a volunteer formation, but part of the National Guard." The president then added, "They are part of the official army of our state. Anyone who wanted to get involved in politics left the Azov region. Those who decided to serve in the National Guard of Ukraine became part of the National Guard of Ukraine." Over the years, multiple critics of the Kremlin have died in violent and very suspicious ways. One of the most well-known cases was that of Alexei Navalny. Alexei was a political rival of the Russian president Vladimir Putin. In August 2020, he became sick after he was supposedly exposed to a Soviet-era nerve agent and suspected poisoning. However, the Kremlin denied any involvement in the apparent assassination attempt. On the other hand, Musk seems to be a very big critic of the Kremlin. He's always stood up against the Russians, and he might just have gone too far. Given this, could this mean that his life was actually in danger? Aside from that, Musk's tweet about his death, which was posted on Mother's Day, prompted Musk's own mother to respond. She replied saying, "That's not funny." To this, her son responded by saying, "Sorry, I will do my best to stay alive." That must have ruined Mother's Day for her. Some of the Twitter users have drawn a comparison between Musk's tweet about his death and those of the antivirus software entrepreneur John McAfee, who died in a Spanish jail in 2021. He too was said to have died under mysterious circumstances. In October 2020, McAfee was arrested and charged with tax evasion. This was shortly after the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, revealed it had brought separate civil charges against him. The businessman was charged by the U.S. government for touting cryptocurrencies to his Twitter followers without disclosing that he was paid to do so. A little less than a fortnight later, McAfee tweeted, "I am content in here, the food is good, all is well. Know that if I hang myself a la Epstein, it will be no fault of mine." His tweet was referencing a convicted pedophile, Jeffrey Epstein, who was alleged to have killed himself in a New York jail in 2019. The British-American computer programmer was later found dead in his Barcelona prison cell in June last year. This was not long after the Spanish authorities ordered his extradition to the US. When a post-mortem was performed, he was found to have killed himself. Earlier this year, a Spanish court ruled that he died of suicide. People have expressed their worry about the tweet by the Tesla and SpaceX CEO. On the same Sunday that Musk posted about his death, he liked a tweet by Pranay Pathal, an Indian engineer, who appeared to express concern for his safety. Pranay's tweet read, "Elon and his ventures are the reason I wake up every morning filled with hope, optimism, joy, and excitement that humanity has a better future with Elon around. I'm sure I'm not the only one to wake up with that optimism." Later on, Pranay added, "Take care, Elon, stay safe, the world needs you." Another conspiracy theory, though not sure if it is true, that is going around regarding Musk's tweet is that Musk might be afraid of former President Bill Clinton and his wife, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. People are claiming that the Clintons were the same people who were involved in Jeffrey Epstein's suicide. Shortly after Musk's tweets, the Clintons began trending on Twitter. Musk's tweet alone had more than 52,000 retweets. However, the truth of whether the Clintons were involved in Jeffrey Epstein's suicide and that they had something to do with Musk's tweet is not confirmed. However, to note that this is not the first time Musk has actually posted a cryptic tweet about his death. In March this year, Musk tweeted that death would come as a relief to him. During an interview with Matthias Stoffner, the CEO of German publishing company Axel Springer, Elon Musk was asked about it. He said he would like to maintain health for a more extended period of time. In his words, he said, "I think for political leadership, you want to be ideally within 10 or at least 20 years of the average age of the population. And for me, I certainly would like to maintain health for a longer period of time. But I am not afraid of dying. I think it would come as a relief." However, Musk did say that he would like to live long enough to see the vision of SpaceX come true. Elon Musk has done a lot of good. He has revolutionized the whole electric vehicle industry. In addition, he's also pushing one of his life missions, which is to colonize Mars. He has really made a lot of progress with SpaceX on this, and by the looks of things, we might just start landing on Mars by the end of the decade. He has also helped a lot of people, just like he helped Ukraine during the war with Russia. Because of the kind of person Elon Musk is, he has millions of followers and supporters who all love him. All of them would hate to see him gone. But now the question remains, what could possibly make him tweet about this? Could it be that the Russians have threatened him? Let us know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the best celebrity news.